Hey guys, it's Meridy here, and I am here with your Scholar mini kit today. And since this is just a mini kit, a discounted kit, I am going to put two 12x12 layouts together here on the video, but there's no printed instructions with this. It's just this video. So I'm gonna start by telling you what you're gonna get in your kit. You're gonna get one set of first day of school adhesive brads, and I'm gonna go ahead and take those out of the package right now so that they're ready to use. And you're going to get one sheet of 12x12 Echo Park Back to School stickers, one piece of, this is basil honey cardstock, but it's textured with tiny little polka dots, one sheet of Summer Lovin' Robin's Egg gingham paper by Simple Stories, and one sheet of Echo Park Back to School backpacks paper, and one sheet of white cardstock. So the first thing that I'm gonna do real quick is cut the branding strips from these two sheets of paper. And then I'm going to go ahead and gut this paper with a 1-inch border on all 4 sides. And I'm also going to gut this yellow paper with about 1.5-inch border on all 4 sides. And I'm going to go gut those 2 sheets of paper, and I will be right back when I get those 2 gutted. Alrighty, so I have these papers gutted, and I'm going to next, I'm gonna kind of get these out of the way. I'm going to mat 2 pictures on the insides of each of these. Let me scooch this over. So I'm gonna mat the 2 pictures that I want to go on the page with this. I'm gonna mat those 2 pictures in red, and I'm gonna mat the 2 pictures that I want to go on the page that has this in yellow. So you might know from watching my previous videos that instead of real photos on my videos, I use cardstock. And these are all 4 going to represent 4x6 photos. So instead of the real photo in this video, I'm just using these papers. And I'm going to go ahead and mat them right now. So I'm going to mat 2 on the red and 2 on the yellow. Okay. So I've matted the red paper or the 2 pictures on red and 2 pictures on yellow, and I'm going to take this piece of the matting paper that's left and flip it over, and you can see these backpacks down here are like whole intact pieces. I'm going to cut from this end. I'm going to cut 4 tiny little strips all the way down the length of this. And they're going to be tiny, like about 1/4 of an inch wide. So just very small strips, and I'm gonna do 4 of them. 4 of them, okay. And we're gonna use these in a minute. And we're gonna fussy cut the rest of these backpacks. So all the backpacks that are left on the back side of your red that you haven't matted or cut into 4 strips, you can go ahead and fussy cut all the ones that are whole backpacks. So I will do that off camera, but let me get things a little moved here so we can concentrate on what's happening. Okay. We're gonna start with this piece, just like this, and we're gonna trim this piece down. I'm gonna trim about 2 inches off of 2 sides of it so that this piece is going to be left being approximately 10 inches by 10 inches. So I'll trim 2 inches from that side and 2 inches from this side. And we've got a nice square that's about 10 by 10. I'm going to go ahead and adhere that right here on this yellow gutted piece of paper. I'm going to adhere it right there. And some of my adhesive is sticking out. I'll get an eraser to get the rest of that in a minute. Once we've got that, I'm going to take these 4 little tiny red strips that we cut, and I'm gonna put them all around all 4 edges. Okay, so I'm just gonna use my glitter glue because it does like such a little fine line of glue and it sticks really well. I missed a spot there. So I'm gonna use my art glitter glue, and I'm not worried if the paper sticks off over the end. See how it's sticking off over the end right there? I'm gonna go in at the end and trim it off. So I'm not too concerned with that at this moment. Okay, and I'm gonna do that to all 4 sides of this paper to just, it kind of just helps the paper, the teal paper pop from the yellow background. Just kind of gives it a little border. Okay. Once I get all 4 of these down, I'm just gonna take my pair of scissors to the corners, and I'm going to go ahead and trim any excess that went off the corner. And I'm kind of trimming it into a mitered corner diagonal. I'll show you what I mean. Instead of just trimming straight across, I'm trimming at this diagonal. So the corner looks mitered at the end. Okay. So now I've got all 4 corners trimmed, a nice background, and I'm going to go ahead and adhere my 2 pictures, and I'm gonna slightly overlap one over the other. And then let's get these down. Gonna try to move it up closer to the top than the bottom, because I'm gonna go put a row of fussy cut backpacks across the bottom. Before I put down my backpacks, I'm gonna cut a couple inches of this ruler, and I'm just cutting a little tiny bit because I want to use the rest of it on the other page. So I'm gonna stick a little out over here and a little out over here. Okay, now I'm gonna go fussy cut all of these backpacks, and I will be right back. Alrighty, I've got everything fussy cut, and the next thing I'm going to do is sort of lay these out how I want them, but not adhere down yet. I'm gonna real quick make sure that they're all fitting. And the way that I cut these, I really had to tilt them to fit. I have 2 of each color backpack on here, if that makes sense. There's 2 of each, and to make them fit, I kind of had to angle them a lot to fill up the space. I think they're gonna fit just fine though. So I popped some of them up on foam tape, and some of them I just taped to the background. So I'm gonna just start taping, like I taped that one to the background, but I popped both of them. Wow, I popped both of these up on foam tape. And yeah, I just, sometimes when I'm working with super limited supplies, like this mini kit, for example, sometimes it's easier for me to put a page together like that, because you don't have to go through a bunch of things in your stash. You've just got a limited amount of supplies in front of you, and I fussy cut what I need, and yeah, sometimes it's just easier working from a small amount of supplies like this. anyway, I'll keep putting these down all the way across the bottom. And then the only thing left to add to this layout after I put these down is going to be the few embellishments that we have here, which are stickers and those, what are they called? Sticky adhesive brads. And there's a couple pieces of chipboard on this adhesive brad sheet as well. So I'm gonna start, let me get this last guy down. Okay. I'm going to start with the sticker sheet. And I'm gonna wedge this sticker underneath here. And I'm gonna get some school supplies stickers and put them on here. I'm gonna get this pencil and this little flash card. I'm gonna pop the pencil up on foam tape. I like popping stickers and stuff up on foam tape often to add dimension to my layouts, as you may know. But if you do not like the bulk of foam tape, then just don't add the foam tape. These little glasses, you can also put these up on foam tape. I'm trying to go kind of fast here on the video so you don't get bored watching me, but I will add the adhesive here. Put them here. And then I'll grab this pair of scissors. And I feel like there's a bottle of glue. Here it is. This is going to go on foam tape as well, this bottle of glue. And now I think that I can go to these, and I like this little owl sitting on the books right here. And then I'll put some of these brads, adhesive brads on here because they're so cute. And this is going to about wrap up this page. Of course, you have more stickers and more brads if you want to add more anywhere, but I like it just like this. And I will move on to the next page. So with this page, we're going to start with this guy. And I'm going to take the sheet of white paper that you got in your kit, and I'm going to trim it down to about 11.5 inches by 11.5 inches. So I'm going to trim approximately 1/2 inch off two sides. So that way, when we put it on this red mat, we can see the red mat nicely. There we go. And I'm just gonna center it and adhere that down. And then we've got two 4x6 photos that are gonna go like this. And then we've got these papers that are left over from the other page. I'm going to just take the shorter one of the two, just so I don't even have to trim it. And I'm going to adhere that right there. So I'm going to go ahead and get this adhered down. I'm going to kind of leave a little space at the bottom because I am going to put a sticker across the bottom. So I will go get that sticker next. And what it is this this sticker with the scallops. And then I'm just going to trim off the excess right there. Just like that. And then I'm going to take this little piece of garbage sticker that was floating between the two stickers. It was between the ruler and the scallops. And I'm just gonna use it to embellish right there. I accidentally cut through it when I cut this. So I'm gonna have to try not to cut through it when you cut your ruler piece off. Okay, you can't even tell that it's cut through. And now I'm gonna go ahead and adhere these two photos because they're already in a great place. And then I'm just gonna use a little scrap that I have of the yellow from the matting. It's just a little scrap. I'm gonna cut it, no particular size. I'm gonna notch the ends. I'm just doing this like eyeballing it, so it's not gonna be perfect. But I'll notch those ends. And it's gonna go up here. And I'm gonna butt it right against the top. And then honestly, I thought that the branding strip on this paper that said back to school, if I could grab it, the branding strip where it says back to school, I thought it was so cute. So I'm gonna notch the ends of this little branding strip. And I'm going to put it right in there too. It's just like using up basically, I guess you could say, the trash, because those were both just little scraps that I had left. Okay, now to the stickers. I use a lot of stickers on this one because there's a lot of stickers left, and I was having a lot of fun actually with this one. So I started out using Follow Your Dreams, and I put that down right about here. And then over that, I put School Memories, and I popped it up on foam tape. And then I just started building, building up just building onto it. So the pictures that I used on this layout are my older son. So he was in junior high in these pictures. So I tried to get more junior high appropriate embellishments off of this page, like the calculator and the little science beaker, because that was more junior high. My other layout, I used more juvenile. You know what? I'm gonna move this over just a little. On my other layout, I used more juvenile embellishments because it was for elementary school pictures. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. And then I've got these and this. And so even though it's the same set of stickers, you know, some of the icons are a little more juvenile and some of them are a little older. So I just used the appropriate ones for the pictures that I was scrapbooking. And this guy I'm gonna put on foam tape. Alrighty. So that's like one little cluster, and I'm gonna come in and add the brads in a minute, but let me do the other stickers over here that I wanna do. So I've got the books with the apple, and I overlapped a globe over the top of that. And then back to the books, I put next on foam tape. Again, my favorite thing. Just put it right like that. And then I wedged this little, or I have this little pencil. Let's see. I think before I put the pencil kit holder down, I need to grab this banner because the pencil holder's placement depends on where this banner went. So I put this banner, right side up here, believe and achieve, and then I put the pencil case sticking right out of the top of it, just like that. Okay, so as you could tell, still there are a lot of stickers left. You could probably make another layout. There is scraps left too, especially if you use mixed media a lot. You can pull in some mixed media and probably make more things out of what's left in this kit. But these are the two that I'm making today. And then I've just got to add the adhesive brads. And then we're pretty much done. I hope you guys, I forgot a sticker here. This little star is gonna pop right over here. I hope you guys are liking these little mini discount kits. I hope that you're having fun with them and getting a good discount, a good deal on them, and liking my little simple short videos that I have for them. But there is this page, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put both pages next to each other. I'll put some still shots at the end of this video of both of these layouts. But yeah, that's all there is. They could go together in a spread just like this or be completely two separate pages in your album. It's totally up to you. Thanks guys, see you later, bye.